Hello, VC, the Waxed here. And you know what? Today is? It was record store day. Did I get up at the crack of dawn? No. I have a small bladder now. I can't wait in line for 5 hours. What I was able to do is make a couple appointments. There was one record store that took a phone appointment and let me call in my order or place my order and verify it on the phone. And there was another one, which was more disappointing. They only allowed people in with appointments. And by the time my appointment happened, I really only got a couple albums I wanted, and the rest it was crazy. Sold out, so. But what did I get? Well, what I don't have in hand, I was able to, what is looking like the record of the day is that Charles Mingus, the Mingus Lost album. That one, everywhere I went, was the one that was gone. I've heard from some stores they had 3 copies, 4 copies, or whatever. I know there wasn't a huge allotment of those. It was surprising to me how many people said they didn't get a lot of our peppers in, which, I didn't realize that would be allocated with 6,000 potential copies available. So I got that. I got the Chet Baker I ordered over the phone. I ordered the Belle Biv DeVoe Poison. Yeah, I wanted to get that. Ordered that, and I think that's what I'm getting. What I got in hand today by going to all the stores, let me show you. Okay. Let's pull them out. I did get it, so yeah. I got the Art Pepper, the mono. I have an OJC stereo. I cracked this open. I already put it in a sleeve. Well, it's in the sleeve. Put it in a plastic sleeve. Amazing. If people talk about mono presses, this thing sounds rich, alive, and great, and just fluid and nice. It's nice. So if you can get your hands on this, I highly suggest it. If you can't, I'm sorry, but in November they'll have the stereo version. If it's pressed the same, which in the same jacket, the same quality, snap it up. This is, as far as jazz albums, I think the 10 albums you should have, this should be one of them. If you don't know Art Pepper, educate yourself on him. Also, he's a very interesting dude. Like a lot of jazz musicians had a troubled drug past, but seemed to come out of it after serving prison. There's a documentary, you watch it. But this is also with a stellar lineup, the rhythm section, who play with Miles Davis. Red Garland's awesome, have a lot of his stuff. Paul Chambers, there's a town poet, get his stuff. And Philly Joe Jones, great drummer. Highly recommend this. And this was done by Bernie Grumman. Look at that hype sticker. People have been talking about this album nonstop for good reason. So I'm recommending you get that. Here's, there's a ton of these, what people might call archival pressings of albums of lost material and found and blah, blah, blah. And I know people feel they're hit and miss, and sometimes the recording quality is not good. I have a lot of the Bill Evans. That Ronnie Scott is not great. It sounded like it was recorded in the third stall of the men's room. Yes. The one last year, Beyond the Dikes, great. That it was a great pressing. It was done by, in Denmark by the radio broadcast. So it's very good. I recommend that one. So I was able to find, which I believe there wasn't a lot of these pressed, of the Pepper Adams. I have Pepper Adams mostly as a side man. I don't have anything where he's the leader. And I heard good things about this one. So when I found a copy, I snapped it up, and it's on reel to reel. I don't have any of the reel to reel stuff. This is a Kevin Gray. And I've read some comments already of people who picked this up, and they think it's fantastic. So I will let you know. You can ask me in the comments after I listen to it. Okay, I got them. I got both Bill Evans. Hello. These are Bernie Grumman done. I'm very hopeful. 2 album sets. Did get a low number on one of them. But I'm hoping these sound good. I have not cracked these open as yet. Okay? So far I've gotten pretty much everything I wanted. Half not will be sent to me. But I went to I did pick up the Pepper Adams at Record Safari, which is a great record store here in Los Angeles. And they had 25% off of their used vinyl. So I took a chance because they're mostly used vinyl there. Most of the stuff is used. Obviously, all the record store day stuff was new. And they have a wall, they just constant turnover of gloriousness. And there's a record I've seen on the wall there for a while and haven't gotten. And it's this Chico Friedman, Spirit Sensitive. Okay? It's been a long day. This is a Analog Productions reissue from 1984. And I do not have, obviously I'm relatively new to collecting vinyl. So I don't have any old Analog Productions pressings, reissues. 94, I'm guessing, is around when Chad Kassem started. And this is numbered. And it is pressed at RTI, 180. There's a logo and everything. Here's I don't want to take it out. I don't want anything to happen. But there's the label there. You can see through the sleeve. This is mint. And it was on the wall for $75, but 25% off. I snapped it up. I've been getting into Chico Freeman. I like him a lot. A lot of his stuff you can find his more recent, I don't know, late 80s and early 90s, you can find for $5. I found a promo copy of one of his albums for $5. Great. I highly recommend if you see, Chico Friedman album, pick it up. You will be happy. You'll be pleasantly surprised. Now back to this. This thing is dead silent, and the instruments are well recorded. It's just crazy how good this is. It was a magical experience listening to this. I put it right on, and I'm telling you, it is $75 good. I think this thing goes for, in this condition, it goes for $100 on Discogs. But this is solid. This is beautiful, and if I can find more, if this is an indication of what they did back near almost 30 years ago, wow. Because some of the recent stuff doesn't sound as good as this. Crazy. If you have some OG Analog Production reissues, let me know. Am I, of my sentiments about this, is that in line with yours? Another person I've been getting into a lot lately is Phil Woods. I found a twofer, and I got another album of his, but this is a Japanese there only been, since it came out in 62, I think this is the only other vinyl reissue. There's CDs of the album, and this is a Japanese reissue. Very well done. Doesn't have the obi or anything. But this is Tip On. This is from, what year is this from? I think this is from the 90s. So whoever they got this copy from, looks like they never played it. And this Tip On, nice hard cardboard, beautiful recreation. I know people have issues with Japanese pressings, but this thing sounds beautiful. Obviously, the people love the vinyl and how quiet it sounds, but I'm happy. And, I got this a little too late, pot pie, because, what was last week? If you understand what I'm saying. So, I've got a few more here. One more here. I was able to find one album that I saw, and I streamed it, listened to it, and I go, wow, this is a great album. And it's this Roy Ayers. Roy Ayers, sorry, I'm going Virgo vibes. This was originally, I think, on Atlantic. And this is a reissue from Nature Sounds. It's on red vinyl. Interesting here, it says Herbie Hancock. He performed on this under an alias. Can people tell me how many times Herbie Hancock went under an alias? It's to perform. Ronnie Clark, I believe. Well, I don't have to believe. It says Ronnie Clark there. Ronnie Clark's his alias. Is that who he checks into hotels under? You know, Herbie, you watch my stuff. Tell me what's going on. This is a fabulous album. I have not cracked it open to listen to it, but this thing is, I think we're only 1,200 were pressed, but it is not an exclusive. So it probably is going to come out later this year and probably regular black vinyl. So don't worry if you can't find this, but if you can, stream it, listen to it. This is a great sounding album. And look who's on here. I mean, besides Herbie, it's Charles Tolliver and Joe Henderson. I was listening to stuff and I don't have any Charles Tolliver. He was wailing, crazy good stuff. So, pretty good haul. What do you think? What did you get? Did you get any of the same things I did? You didn't get that Chico Freeman, I know that. Tell me what you thought in the comments. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And until next time, the Waxed Out.